Well, good evening, you all. It's about 2 hours before it gets dark. The sun is just now going down over in the west on the other side of this mountain. And this morning, if you saw that short I put up, it was so foggy. The fog didn't really get off of the mountain, guys, till about 10:30. So at about 11:30, I come on out and went down to the house and done some chores that I had to do. So I'm back here for the evening hunt. It sounds like it's quiet. You might hear some cars going up the road there in the background, but I am fairly close to the road there. So I heard some shots up there this morning, so apparently somebody may have killed a deer. So I hope he did. Hope he had some good luck. That's what hunting's all about. But anyway, let's see what else we can find going on here this evening, if we see anything. I got Sparky loaded up. I got the pan loaded. The powder's dry. And I'm ready for old Bighorns to come down the valley. I'll tell you what, you all. It's been about 30 minutes. The sun just went down behind the top of that ridge. You can probably see it there in the skyline behind me. Now, I've been seeing a nice 8-point buck and 3 does on my game camera. And they follow this trail that I'm watching right here. And they go down here to the grasslands at night and they eat. And sometimes they will come through here right about 7 o'clock in the p.m. So maybe that's what'll happen this evening. I don't really know. You just can't never tell. But if you don't get out here and sit here and watch for them, you never will see them like that. So I'm just gonna sit right here behind my blind. I've got a blind built right on the side of this ridge right here, because I just like to build them so that you can get behind them and you're not exposing your whole body out there, sitting out there so a deer can see you, because a deer can see you. I've got blaze orange on right here. I don't know how good a deer can see blaze orange, but a hunter can see blaze orange, hopefully, and they don't shoot me. So let's just continue to sit here and see what we see. Now, I heard some racket up on top there a couple of minutes ago, and I thought I saw something's back moving along the top of the ridge. It's about 90 yards up there, which is a little bit far for me with this muzzleloader, but if it's a deer, maybe it'll swing back down here and give me about a 50-yard maybe, or closer shot than that. Also, I saw some buzzards flying up on the top of that ridge there just a minute ago. They're just circling. So that shot I heard this morning is probably a gut pile getting ready to be chewed up by some buzzards if a bear don't get it before they do. So you all, I see 2 squirrels feeding right over on the ridge right over there. So that means there's still some acorns over there for them things to eat. Wherever them squirrels is eating, them deer will be eating too. They compete for those acorns. Of course, there are plenty of them up here this year. There's a washing tub full of them in my backyard right now, white oak. But I'm hoping that these deer will come down the holler. Now, I was going to tell you guys what I'm pushing this 50 caliber with. I got 70 grains of F3, guys, sitting there behind that 50 caliber ball, and that works really good for me at 50 yards. That's one of the things that you have to really do to figure out how to get your gun to shoot the way you want it to, if it's going to shoot good, is figure out your ball weight and your powder charge. But make sure you've done all that way before deer season ever opens up. I've seen people go to the woods and couldn't hit nothing with their muzzleloader and sit there all day and try to get the thing to shoot right, and just literally shoot all day long trying to get their muzzleloader to shoot right. I sat there one time here on this mountain, and I kept hearing this man shooting and shooting and shooting. I thought, dear God, what is he shooting at? So I didn't see no deer that day. I come off the mountain, he's sitting in the back of his truck on his tailgate. I said, man, what are you shooting at? He said, that target over there. I said, what for? He said, because my gun won't shoot right. Some people. Well, at least the wind is in my favor. You see that little tag hanging on that tree right there? That piece of stuff moving. Wind's coming this way. It's coming out of the southwest. It's generally what it does here on the mountain most of the time. So the deer probably coming from this direction, I hope they are. And they won't smell me sitting here. But I have had the wind to change on me before too. How about you? You ever had the wind to change on you? When that happens, a deer can smell you a mile away. You guys hear that? It ain't no squirrel either. I don't know what they're snorting at, you guys, unless there's another hunter up this hollow right here. I don't know. I was hoping you all could hear them. Whatever was walking in the leaves circled around instead of coming down this way and went over in that dip and then went up on this ridge right behind me, which is a lot of times what the deer will do in this hollow right here. They'll get on top of one of these ridges and they'll go down to the grass. That's where they're going. They're going down to the grassland. You all hear that? Somebody's dog following that deer, sure enough. He ain't saying nothing now. I just wonder if somebody hadn't wounded one of them deer this morning. And that thing's still up here hobbling around. Could be. So now, that deer either went on the other side in the other gorge over here, or he's circling around behind me. By the way, you guys, if you haven't got you a pair of Hycia boots yet, and you want a pair, the hunting boots will sell out very, very quickly. So if you remember, I told you can get 15% off with code Mike Reed. Anything on their Hycia site. Okay. So I just wanted to put that little plug in here on this video because They do give me a pair of boots every year. Very, very good boots. You can see I got them on right now. And they're really good hunting boots. So get you a pair of them before they sell them all out, because when hunting season comes, these boots will be gone. Nothing moving now, you guys. So I'm seeing that dog push that deer on across the ridge right there and went on across the other side. I did hear a four-wheeler go around the top of that mountain up there a minute ago too, so that means the competition on four-wheelers is, I was hoping maybe he'd push me a deer down this way, but apparently that's not going to happen. Sometimes they do. That's one of the reasons I like to hunt right on this ridge, because the people in the four-wheelers will go all the way back in there and drive in the national forest, and they ain't really supposed to be in the national forest, but they do it anyway, so that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But sometimes they'll jump you a big old deer and spook it down in here. Now we just got 30 minutes before dark, okay? So let's just hang in here 30 more minutes. We done been here for 2 hours anyway, so you never know. Something might come trotting right down that trail. I don't know about you all, but my old eyeballs just don't adjust to this kind of light very good at all anymore. But right here's the time of day that they should be coming down the holler, if they're going to come at this particular time. Or they'll skyline themselves on top of that ridge up there. You guys, I hope you can see me. My Hero camera, they're supposed to have some pretty good night vision on it. So I just seen the squirrels go home, so it's getting too dark to even see the sights on the gun, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I ain't about to try to shoot no deer over here that I can't see the sights on the gun, so that's just the way it goes. I did have a good time hanging out with you guys, so I hope you all had a good time hanging out with me. And this is just the time of day when a deer could just walk right straight up on you right now. Because if they're going to go to the grasslands down this little valley right here, they should have done went by me. So with that, you all, good luck. I wish every one of you kill you a big old deer, guys. I really do. May the good Lord bless you. I hope you watch me tomorrow morning. Sunday morning, I will be preaching the Word of God at 10 a.m. Make sure you set your clock so that you won't be late. Have a great day, you all.